Good morning, I'm Allison Thompson, and my topic is against are some children and families at a greater hardship than others, and is it possible to reduce economic hardship among American families? Today's video will detail on 3 questions. 1. What does it mean to experience poverty? 2. How serious is the problem of economic hardship for American families? And 3. What are the effects of economic hardship on children? We're going to start off with question 1, and that was, what does it mean to experience poverty? According to the Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative, being poor is more than just the amount of money a person has. Poverty is a multidimensional issue that concerns a person's level of health access and coverage, available education opportunities, and quality for life. Families and their children experience poverty when they are unable to achieve a minimum decent standard of living, which allows them to participate fully in a mainstream society, and they also need human and social capita, which includes education, basic life skills, and employment experience. Human and social capita helps families improve their earnings potential and accumulate assets, gain access to safe neighborhoods and high-quality services, and expand their network and social connections. In 2009, a family of 4 poverty level is $22,050. And a family of 5 poverty level is $25,790. For each additional person, you add $3,740. Adam Smith characterized poverty as a lack of necessaries, including not only the commodities which are indispensably necessary for the support of life, but whatever the custom of the country renders it indecent of the creditable people, even of the lowest order, to be without. A real-life example of living in poverty is my aunt and uncle. They have 5 kids. These 5 kids are all my cousins, but I only truly know 3, Ariana, Colton, and Chase. The other 2 were put up for adoption because my aunt and uncle couldn't even afford to take care of the 3 they had. My aunt and uncle are not financially stable, and they have trouble keeping a job because of the lack of education. Ariana, Colton, and Chase have never had their own home. They constantly lived inside of other people's living room floors, inside a car, and with family members. They're currently living with my grandparents, and they probably will be until they're 18. They still get to see their parents on the weekends and whenever they want to. However, recently they don't even want to see them on the weekends. Living this poor lifestyle has made the children resent their parents. The youngest lashes out in anger daily. The middle child is very quiet, and the oldest is upset she never got to even know her 2 sisters. My aunt and uncle were never able to give their children a good neighborhood, meet their children's teachers, or raise their kids because of the lack of money in human and social capita. There are also other things that are holding my aunt and uncle back from getting their kids, but I don't know if they ever will or can get it together. And the main reason is that they're living in poverty and can't seem to see the brighter side. This lifestyle is heartbreaking, and I wish it upon no one. Living this in poverty sucks. Our next topic is, how serious is the problem of economic hardship for American families? Give several examples for economic hardships Americans suffer today. About 41% of the nation's children, nearly 30 million in 2008, live in families with low incomes, that is, incomes below twice the official poverty level. Missed rent payments, utility shutoffs, inadequate access to health care, unstable child care arrangements, and running out of food are all examples of economic hardship Americans suffer today. Families headed by single parents, young workers, minority workers, and workers with less than even a high school degree are more likely to struggle to make ends meet. Of families with incomes below basic budget levels, half include a parent who works full-time, nearly 60% are 2-family parents. In examining the difficult families face, we distinguish between 2 types of hardship. Critical hardships arise from inability to meet the basic needs such as food, housing, and medical care, and serious hardships arise when families can't afford to provide medical care, quality child care, or safe and affordable housing. Families that fall below basic family budget levels often lack the income needed to support safe and decent living standards. The market has priced basic items such as health care, child care, and housing above what many families can afford. It will take a social safety net to truly help families make ends meet. Living in poverty puts severe strains on spouse relationships, feeling of depression, control of child's behavior, inconsistency, and displays of aggressive and hostility. This leads us into our next topic. What are the effects of economic hardship on young children? Children who live in poverty have poor health and social outcomes, including higher rates of morbidity and chronic diseases, reduced school achievement, and more emotional and behavior problems. Extended exposure to economic hardship can harm children's development and have long-term negative consequences for individuals and families. But it also puts a tremendous financial strain on all levels of government and weakens our nation's competitiveness in the global economy. When parents are unemployed or their incomes are low, they may struggle to meet their child's most basic needs for food, safe housing, medical care, and quality child care. Being hungry and homeless or having untreated health problems pose tremendous obstacles for children to succeed in school. Low-income parents also struggle to provide developmentally enriching books, toys, activities, and early care and learning environments that are abundant in lives of more affluent children. The negative effects of economic hardship on young children are troubling in their own right, but also a cause for concerns because they are associated with difficulties later in life, which could be dropping out of school, poor adolescent and adult health, and poor employment outcomes. Change needs to be made because with children living in poverty, everybody hurts. Without making smart investments to expand opportunity for all children to reach their full potential, we can expect to keep seeing economic hardship. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you want to learn more, visit my website at https://alleyray96.wixsite.com/critical issue. Below you will see my references. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.